Hello, my name is Herman and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm gonna give you 10 tips when visiting Paris, 10 top spots you can visit for free. And number one is of course the Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower itself, it's not free. You have to buy an expensive ticket in advance and then you have to do a famous queue, waiting and waiting to get on the first elevator to the first and second and the third floor. This is the view from the second floor, for example. It's an exceptional view, but you can't view the Eiffel Tower when you are standing on the Eiffel Tower, of course. So I think it's much better to get to a viewpoint in a city where you can see the Eiffel Tower in all its glory. For example, you can go to the metro station, the subway station, Trocadéro. It's very close by the Eiffel Tower. When you exit the metro station, there is a balcony where you can view the Eiffel Tower. I recommend you visit it at night, because there every hour the Eiffel Tower starts to sparkle, all the lights go on and you get this view. When you have a little budget, you can always buy a ticket for the elevator on the Tour Montparnasse. It's a very high skyscraper on the other side, the Eiffel Tower. You can have a fantastic view over the city of Paris and of course the view towards the magnificent Eiffel Tower. So I recommend to visit the Tour Montparnasse late in the afternoon, because then you can have both the daylight view and the night view when the sun is set. Now it's time for my number two, although I have to say my top 10 is in a random order. The number two is the Galerie Lafayette. It's a major shopping mall in the center of Paris, and you can get the elevator for free there to a balcony where you get this magnificent view on the surrounding buildings. Also, the Galerie Lafayette is very nice inside with a magnificent ceiling and lots of different shops you can stroll to. Yeah, it's really worth a visit. Number three is the Sacré church in the Montmartre area. It's an area located a little bit higher than the rest of Paris. So when you exit the subway, you can do lots of stairs towards the balcony on the entrance of the Sacré. And you have a magnificent view over the city. You can't see the Eiffel Tower from there, that's on the other side, but you have a very nice view. And you can stroll around through the little streets surrounding the Sacré, because it's a very famous area for artists and street musicians. Also, number 5 on my list is located in the Montmartre area. It's the Place du Tertre, a little square with some trees and some restaurants. And during the day there are lots of painters painting there the portraits of the tourists. But when you visit the Place du Tertre at night, it's totally quiet and it's magic. Number 4, also a must visit and once to see in a lifetime, is the famous Arc de la Triomphe. You can go there by subway, and when you exit the subway station, you can see the magnificent roundabout with the arch in the middle. And also the famous Champs-Élysées, the big shopping street, starts there, so you can walk a little bit of the Champs-Élysées. Number 5 is something special. It's the modern district of Paris. It's called La Défense, and you have to take the subway to get there. There are lots of modern buildings like the Defense Arch, l'Arche de la Défense. You can see it here on my photos. It's a completely different world. It's not the cozy Paris streets you are used to, but this is the modern area with lots of banks and modern companies. Number 7 of my list, you have to visit at night. It's also near the Montmartre area and is the famous Moulin Rouge. You don't have to enter there because that also costs a lot, but the view from the outside with the windmill is world famous, certainly at night when it's totally lighted by red lights. Number 8 is a little walking tour. I collected some spots from the famous Netflix series Emily in Paris. I put them on a Google map and I put the link here down below in the comments. When you have some time, just do a walk in Paris along these little spots and you will recognize lots of them from the series, and you will discover also some lesser known spots like the student area. Number 9 on my list is the famous movie Le Fabuleux Destin d'Amélie Poulain, famous for the piano pieces. You can also find some very famous film spots from the movie here, like this one in the Montmartre area. And the last one on my list is, last but not least, the famous pyramid of the Louvre. Louvre museum. You can enter for free in a large square where you can see the famous pyramid. You don't have to enter the museum for that, but yeah, when you have time, of course, just buy a ticket, do the queue, and you can spend the whole day in the museum if you like in any other museum in Paris. But if you're short on time, you can just visit the square with the famous pyramid. Now, I have also a bonus tip here. When you have some time left and you want to escape the busy city of Paris, you can drive 2 hours west from the city of Paris towards the coast of Normandy. You can visit the famous World War II beaches like Omaha Beach, but there is also a little town called Tertre with the famous rocky cliffs and the magnificent sunset there, like you can see here. I filmed it with my drone. It's certainly worth a visit when you have some time left after you visited Paris. These were my 10 tips of Paris. If you like this video, feel free to subscribe to my channel with one of the buttons below. And if you have more questions about Paris, leave them down here in the comments and I will answer them as soon as possible. Thanks for watching. Bye!